It's time.
Time?
The AirsoftFatty Conspiracy. Oh my god. Are
Is the
you as
conspiracy
excited as I am?
is the conspiracy that he's actually a ghost?
Nah, he's just a skinny guy in a fat suit. Sorry.
I can't keep it anymore. This is
The
You
fat
can't keep
suit's
the
too
super boy?
much!
Chris LaFon, otherwise called AirsoftFatty on the internet. Originally known
Damn.
for viral videos and
Oh,
a
yeah.
documentary from
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Look at this unit. His titties, it just became like a unitit.
the creator iDubbbz with over 24 million views, he recently did a live stream of himself
he's
crying
hot.
for safety.
Not feeling super safe right now.
Why does he feel like he's
What?
in danger? Well, many have begun to claim that he is being held hostage in a remote location by a drug dealer named Blaze, who was
What?
using Chris's GoFundMe
What?
page as a money laundering front for an illegal drug operation.
Okay, I didn't know it was this dark.
This is getting pretty dark.
Let's hope that it isn't.
He has this GoFundMe because he was on the show Fish Tank, run by iDubbbz's arch nemesis.
Oh my
Sam
god,
Hahn.
see?
Yeah, I know. Do I feel bad for making fun of him? Let's see how this goes before we take everything back.
Okay, hold on. So here's the question. Is it gonna make us feel bad or make us want to do it more? Like that depends on, like, let's see if he's better person or a worse person. You know what I mean?
I mean, was he a bad person to begin with? I think he was just like a goober on the internet.
Issues. Just
Yeah, but that
anger
doesn't make him a bad person. Like, he obviously
feel-
had mental issues. People
No,
were
but he's
just
a
like
bad
taking
person.
advantage of that.
Then we're not gonna feel bad.
Nah. Like, we're at the end of the day, we're just making goofs on funny content. That's what I think.
I wanna know where this is going.
Me too.
Community rallying in his support to give him a home. But now
Wow.
videos critical of the influencer are being struck down as claims of animal abuse and illicit weed enterprise and psychological manipulation persist. But after months of correspondence, I convinced Blaze as well as Chris to let me visit their secret whereabouts to discover the truth.
God, he's so
and what I
hot.
learned next is not what I expected.
Are you nervous?
A little
No.
nervous.
Wait, so this is a full-on, like,
People are capable of.
interview,
I don't know
like-
what's going to happen. This place is
like they let him
really
go
down
there.
in the middle of nowhere. Down
Yeah.
what your plans are for the winter, because I know it gets pretty cold up here.
The fact it
It's
starts off
coming
with this
down.
thing, are you nervous?
We're prepared. Heat taped all the pipes and shit, but
That's
It's been a big
Blaze.
crazy setting up.
honestly,
Chris's
bro, I keep saying,
dad.
like, oh, it's nice, it's done. It's like 80% done.
Is he actually?
Yeah, we
No,
still got a
it
lot
just
of
said
things
question
to do.
marks, so I'm
Well,
just
the situation
filling
ain't the
in.
worst, you know. I mean, it's gonna get colder in the winter, but I'm a Michigan man. I got plenty of body fat on me.
He's kind of like Jacksepticeye. Look at that green hair.
We got the insulation in here. just
Nah,
so
he's
it's
like,
warm. Toasty as well. Come on,
Nah,
Ed,
he's
Ed,
the
take
Jack
this,
the
let's go.
guy of Part
This
8
is your land,
JoJo.
You just had to build it here.
Oh, what's his
and there's
name
no
again?
issues.
So he's safe here as long as he wants to stay.
What was his name again?
From Part 8 of JoJo, poor Tom.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know who he looks like with that hairdo?
What? Oh my god. Yep.
That's literally him.
He still wants his own property. I don't blame him. But as long as he wants to stay here,
I don't blame him if he wants his own property.
Why would you blame someone?
yeah, Chris, give him a tour. MTV crib.
to a tour.
Alright. Right now we've got Queen Cows over there taking over the bed.
Aw, look at the baby.
We got Robert's floor mattress.
Yo! You see
Huh?
those Crocs?
Oh, those are Shrek. I've never realized that before.
His feet are like
Oh my god!
overflowing.
God.
There you go.
Ourselves a nice little table that's functional, just to hang up there if we ever need to for space. Otherwise, pull it out for a good sesh. Then you come over to the work area with the PC, and just behind you, the shower itself. Then of
Hey,
course
Brisk,
we have
shower
the top
itself.
of the line kitchen,
He's recording.
aka electric stove,
Wait, no, he
sink
wasn't.
that
Never
barely
mind.
fits the faucet,
Where's Glass Tank?
and honestly, you couldn't ask for anything better.
It was just there
It's a
in the
log
frame.
cabin out in the middle of nowhere where I get to live and enjoy life.
He gets to live and enjoy life.
midnight to 1 a.m. You step out there in this bathroom and you're just stuck going.
He looks so happy.
This is what poets used to write about. This right here.
They're like, this place must reek of weed, and it smells really good in here.
Grinding up the weed.
Yeah.
But we air it out. We usually have
must
our
have just
window
air
open if it's
fresheners.
not, too cold.
So how's the kitten doing?
Oh, she's doing great. She's gotten like 3 times the size since I got her.
Aw.
Oh,
Look at her.
I want her to get another at least 0.5 times her size right now before I'm comfy being like, okay, let's get you checked and let's let you go outside and have some fun.
What? You shouldn't do that to cats, but that's just me, I
Some
guess.
people do.
Some people do, but I don't know. Especially where I live, there's like a risk of like cats getting like eaten, like when they go outside.
He was
Well,
over here
I don't know. They don't know where he lives.
He lived in the middle of the woods. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
Hold on, what's this?
Hate it. People keep saying my shows.
Dude, look at this guy. I don't know what fit he has on.
Just look
Wait.
at look at the stare coming from the right. You know how you said look at this guy? Like that's what he's thinking. He's thinking how hot he is, isn't he?
I don't
Oh,
blame
no.
him.
Oh no, he's crying. What's he talking about?
I don't know. I probably should stop making fun of him real quick.
Oh no. Wait, look, that's a Mega Godzilla tattoo. See, the Shin
yeah,
Godzilla
yeah.
one side
I
is a
mean,
Mega Godzilla
say what
side.
you will, he does like, in all seriousness. I don't know. I don't like dislike the guy. I just think he's pretty goofy online. Let's see what
Yeah.
he's crying about though.
The one eye Preston got the fucking key. And I was
Huh?
the fucking.
Because they wouldn't do that for
There
a
was
cat.
so
Yeah,
much
exactly.
fucking. There was so much fucking work saving the one eye Preston got the fucking key. And I hate it. I hate
The
it.
one eye?
Keep
What?
saying, "Oh, shut his eye out." The poor bastard did not have his eye shot out. He had some college chick watch him fucking wither to death under attack for 2 fucking weeks in the middle of a fucking snowstorm. That cat's story is so fucking intense. It just. He didn't even know what happened to Mother.
Again, he's not perfect. Dude's learning. He's fucking getting
Plastic.
by every day. It is what it is. That's life. But half that shit is so far fetched. It's like sick.
Makes me think he
If
is
it
his
wasn't
dad. I don't
So
know.
crazy, it'd kind of be fun.
The way he talks about
I
him.
think you should like stop talking for him though.
Yeah. But that's like what like a dad
So
would
it's
do.
the morning after we arrived to meet up with Chris, and I am currently staying in Bangor, Maine, which is the closest town to where he lives.
Maine. I
And
love
it's a
Maine.
very remote
Okay.
city, surrounded by just forest. And it turns out my Airbnb is actually only a block away from where Stephen King lives, and this is
Oh, wow.
actually the inspiration for Derry, Maine, in all of his books.
That's
On top
really
of that,
cool.
it's Halloween time around here, and the biggest mass shooting in Maine
What?
history just occurred. And
well,
there's a
you didn't need
manhunt
to say
find
that.
the shooter.
Is
so
it 'cause
he's
it's
there?
unsettling to
Is
Oh
it
yeah,
'cause
he
he's
is
there?
because they're
But,
doing a
today we
manhunt
are supposed
for the
to
shooter.
meet
I was
with-
like, why'd you bring that up?
Wait, what do you mean?
Because he was like, a mass shooting just happened, and I was like, why
Yeah.
are you saying that? And then he's like, there's a manhunt, and I'm like, okay, that makes more
Oh,
sense.
okay, okay.
I just thought he was just saying that as like a fun fact about the state. Like, here's the
That's what they
reasons to go
thought
here.
too.
Stephen King, Halloween, mass shooter.
I want to go there now.
Yeah.
Chris and do some interviews with them in town.
I was born pretty much considered. a
He works for
deadbeat.
NASA.
I wasn't even supposed to survive being in the womb. Told I was gonna be born a waterhead baby, that I was gonna make it, and yet I made it. I immediately
That's what he looks like now.
No, that
Which
was
I
when he
guess
was
is the point.
No,
But-
that's. Oh my god, no, look, there's veins in his arms. Look.
Oh my god.
No, that's when he was born, right?
Yeah.
Look at the nurse to the right.
Oh my god.
Whose baby is that?
coming out the womb. What happened? Well, intensive care unit because this guy is seizuring up immediately outside the gut. I've survived many different moments, but that right there is where
That's
it all
my
starts,
favorite.
because I said fuck you to death. Spent most of my life in a relatively decent childhood, I want to say. Father was always there up until he passed. Mother who cared was there for me. Even when she ended up getting diagnosed with the same disease that took him, she was still there supporting me, was one of my biggest supporters of my career. The house was in really rough shape because I didn't take care of it. I didn't care for it like I should have. My mother, of course, being sick, didn't have the money because of all that going towards treatment. Didn't really have the time to invest into it like I should have. And the house fell apart.
But I'm honestly surprised that house.
What is
held
going
up
on
as
right
long as
there?
it did.
Growing up, me and Rob were best friends. I cannot remember the exact meeting at this point. We were definitely like 1-2 years old, and it's like our families kind of knew each other.
We're family at the end of the day. He's the one person I know where if I needed him, I can make one single phone call and say, "Hey Chris, I need your help," and he'd be there pretty much instantly.
Started the whole YouTube thing way back in 2014.
But made simply for the joy of creation, rather
pretty
than
nice.
with any
That's
intention
wholesome.
of being seen by the wider online community. Unbeknownst to either of them, however, this is exactly what would soon happen.
Well, it kind of blew up unexpectedly. I never thought it'd get over 100 subs. Me and my friend Robert have been making a bunch of...
Sorry for like the little commentary. It's just like interesting. Cause I only started watching this guy like a couple
For
days ago
funsies?
with you. Yeah, just like laughing at him because we recently came across his memes.
Aw. Can we get a recreation of the Fortnite shield? Ooh! Yeah, I still got it.
Yeah. Like I didn't even know about any of this because yeah, we just like started watching a couple clips like a few days ago. Man, all in all, it's like interesting.
Of lightsaber videos and Star Wars lore videos for about a year at that point. Been
But like
producing
he may
video,
be
at least on
like
my own, for about
possibly
2 at that
be
point.
held
When I
captive
make this
by a
video,
drug
it's
dealer.
called When Lightsaber Dueling Goes Horribly Wrong. Parentheses,
I'm just
watch the
gonna keep
video.
it playing
Yes,
right here.
we know
Okay.
what.
I said keep it playing right there because that was one of the most replayed moments. Yeah, right there. Just see what he has to say for longer.
Good, bro.
Ouch! Shit, I hope you got that on film.
Tosh Point oh picked it up, and it was a good episode.
So what do you say, young Padawan?
Based off the body, I think he's dressed up as George Lucas.
I've
my
never
God.
really
Nice.
gave a fuck.
And what is he
about the
dressed in?
thing.
What?
I don't know. What is he dressed like?
Okay then.
Hey, you know, if you can pull it off.
I originally started doing videos of Chris because, frankly, I was bored, had nothing to do until a couple minutes into the interview. Then I realized, man, this guy's a condescending.
Look at the shirt.
shit. And I started bullshit.
Yeah.
Just
That's
to
a
see how he
Beetlejuice on the
reacts.
shirt.
What's your demon's name? I
What?
can't translate it in human, but he's saying and calling himself Death.
Most of the demon shit was a bit of bullshit and a bit of a very active imagination.
Do you think iDubbbz knew you were doing it
So
for
all
show, or did
bullshit?
he actually believe it?
Well, he chuckled every now and then, so I have a feeling he knew it was bullshit.
During filming, I didn't think this at the time. I wasn't thinking about it. But it came off very condescending the way he was filming. I look back at that now, at that documentary, and I'm not like the biggest fan of it. But I also view it as an important piece of media for myself. So the only kind of form of payment I ever got for Full Force was about a week after that video released. He sent me an airsoft gun.
Despite some grievances, Chris would experience
I'm
a
sorry,
huge
but back it
increase
up.
in pop-
Now, I want you to imagine like trying to comb your hair when your hair's like that.
I
Like
don't
the
think
feeling
you
of like,
can. I
like
think
just
you
imagine
could.
like the comb scraping against your skin when you're trying to comb it.
Yeah. He's so goofy.
Despite
You
some
know what it looks like?
grievances,
He looks like he just gave his hair a lawnmower. Like
I was
grass.
taking 5. The whole day I was zombie. At that
What?
time, along with being drugged up most of the time, along with roommating with someone at the time who was very unhinged, I was dealing with what I call the Josh era of things.
during the time Chris spent in this chaotic situation, he sought out help to maximize revenue from his videos by hiring a friend named Josh as a social media manager, who promised to help with his chronic homelessness. Unfortunately, this would only result in more troubles.
Now,
Uh-oh.
Josh is and I'm going to be blunt, the biggest piece of shit that I have ever met. I had originally known Josh as a weed guy. I'd hit him up with some weed.
Excuse you.
That's usually what it
Oh,
was.
my bad,
One day
my
after
bad.
my mother passed
Totally.
away, it was a day after I'd actually attempted to take my life.
when we were younger, I talked Chris off the ledge enough times that I may not have been getting paid for it, but I considered it my job.
And that's the crazy part, right? Originally, when Josh came in, it was, like I said, under the guise of wanting to help me. He originally didn't want to see payment for like 6 months until I got back on my feet. That's what the original idea was. But it's slowly, over time, just little things would change up with him that just became so bad. It was when I first started...
Chris, dependent on him.
Sorry, I just like don't want to like take this whole guy's video that he obviously like worked hard on. I just don't want to like re-upload the whole thing. And I'm of course gonna like rewatch it. But, you know, I just want to, like, say what I can when I can. That's about it. I don't want to be one of those content thieves.
For everything. He had Chris's van that Chris had had for 5 years. Towed.
The whole van situation was, he got pissed at me one night. He told me to take my van, park it down the road at the gas station by his place. Of course, the process of a week being there, the van has to get towed at that point. And I found out later that he had done that on purpose. Because he wanted me reliant completely.
Sorry, I don't even
Oh
know.
my god, so the time that I fell on
Oh my god, it's the thing you were talking about.
Step, and it seems like I'm all good to step again, that's when I fall.
So here's why I don't care about this clip. Stack it up. Watch. He falls and catches himself, then falls again.
Hold
Like,
on.
look, he already catches. Here, yeah, you'll see what I mean. He already catches himself and still falls again. He'll catch himself. Falls again.
Those sounds, oh my god.
And what happened is I hit my chin.
That was unholy.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
it sucks. It's gonna be funny as hell to see
Kadonk,
when you see it
kadonk, kadonk.
online and you think to yourself, damn, if only I could have done that pantless.
Oh my god.
Are they about to fuck?
He's just gonna like,
After
like,
that,
oh yeah, get
few
Whoa!
little things that I do regret. Of course, you're on that show. You're
Two
at your
racists in a
mental
row,
you're exhausted,
goddamn.
You've got all this crazy
Refer
shit
back
going
to
on that
previous
makes me
video.
lose
It's all a
face.
joke, by the
If
way.
I wasn't so crazy at the time, I probably wouldn't have done it. And I still
Mr.
regret to this
Popo.
day.
What up, what up, what
Oh
up?
my god. Okay, so
That's kind of like your desk.
Wait, is that him they just shook hands with?
I don't know, where is he?
To the left. Sing
That's
down.
him?
Is that him?
That is not
Back it up.
him.
Back it up. So when the fish tank thing started, was that him? Like, if that was him, that means he had like a full beard and everything ready. Start the video before he was slowly shaved over time.
I don't even know if he ever had a beard.
He didn't grow a beard. He just had the facial hair.
oh my god. Okay, so
He's had like 20,000 different facial hairstyles and 20,000 different hairstyles. No BS. Yeah, throughout all the videos, it's changed so much.
I mean, he's been uploading for a while, I think. That makes sense.
I've never seen someone go through as many changes. Like, whoa.
But while on the show, I found out they had started to
Whoa.
GoFundMe for me. And I was like, no way. That next
What?
time I came down for an interview, I told them, hey, make sure that like the only person who has any access to this stuff and info and things like that has got to be Blaze. He's the one person I trust.
His decision, how did he come to the decision to stay here? It was kind of necessity, I think, and also just, it worked.
And he goes, Chris, I know what Josh was doing. Like, he's not.
He's
Like, you
not.
can call them trolls, but really they are his fans. And I have had to come to this realization that, like, it's one hand wash the other. It's part of the system. I'm not used to this shit, somebody fucking with my friend. And again, half the shit is bullshit. So when I know it's bullshit, because I'm here and I see him firsthand.
On
it
fast
pisses
food.
me off.
An
Okay.
episode of our podcast and a stream key we did a few months ago were just randomly taken offline the other day, and one of Kiwi's channels was hit with a copyright strike.
Whoa.
A false copyright strike, may I add.
Those videos that are in question were flagged by copyright ID, content ID on YouTube's automatic system, and we did hit removal. I'm not the guy that really makes that final decision as much as it seems like it is. If anybody wanted to reach out and talk to Chris and work this shit out, for sure. Like, we have talked to a few people who aren't doing flattering videos on Chris that he does want to talk to and he probably will work with. So it's not like he wouldn't do an interview with them or something too. It's nobody's actually reached out to us for anything like that.
While this explanation for the video takedowns might be unsatisfactory, at the very least I can confirm that there's no evidence that illegal activity has occurred. Regardless, a backlash
so we can
towards
continue
Blaze
making
has
fun of him.
worsened by a live stream
Joke.
before I visited, where Chris appeared to be in physical danger.
Not feeling super safe right now, so I'm kind of just going alive to make sure something happens. They did this interview he's witnessed. So that stream right there, yeah, it was kind of like a PTSD moment in a way. Just to address everyone out there,
it looked like it.
I am safe. It was just me, panicked.
Yeah, it looked like a panic attack.
An overwhelming load of emotion at the time.
Before Blaze, Chris was a complete, I guess you could say, clusterfuck?
I really, even if I panic, even if I relapse, know that I am in the safest fucking place I can be. If I talk about ever wanting to hurt myself, I have a dude that will literally drive at 150 miles an hour to get to me as fast as he can. I have not been able to sleep easier or take deeper breaths.
I'll give this a like. Well, that's good. I'll watch him hug someone.
Every time it was like, and you could ask Robert, and Robert was right there, and you could ask Robert.
He was like, look at every time you got upset with him. Look at every time y'all have had a fight.
Kind of looks like a skinny queso in that hoodie.
And you two couldn't communicate at the time in the right way.
I thought you said AirsoftFatty.
I'm only saying that. I'm only saying that because he's like have a beard and a hoodie.
I thought you were saying that AirsoftFatty's a skinny queso.
Oh my god, could I say that? He kind of looks like a skinny queso.
And I was like, damn, you're right.
I hit Robert up, and I was like, bro, you and Chris got to talk. You got to work out.
It would be funny if they like worked it out with a fight like this.
Can only be one.
Hey there.
Hey.
You know what they call my saber?
Biggest
Pregnant anthrax. It's like a pregnancy I'm unexpected, and like anthrax, it gets the kill.
What?
I'm sorry, I can't give a straight face with the...
I guess I did the ultimate detective.
This is all wholesome. I love this guy. As much as I do fun of him, I love him.
His reasoning for what it is made him bust out laughing. He couldn't continue recording. That's so funny.
Thumbnail.
Pokemon, learn from this. The confusion status sucks.
Wait, should be him pointing towards the camera, smiling. That's what needs to be.
I guess I did the ultimate detective. Pokemon, learn from this.
Can you like on like?
There we go.
Confusion status sucks. We need the giggle status. Puma, what are you thinking? You already got the mohawk hair. Oh, ready to go. Yeah. Oh, no. Ow, dick. That's one point for him. That shit got me in the dick.
I'm glad he adopted the Avatar mohawk. His friend.
Yeah. Oh god, they're gonna get to the point where they're gonna start hitting it very hard. Oh no.
They already are.
I know.
The guy in the background.
Come on, big guy.
This was his plan to make AirsoftFatty die in a lightsaber fight.
Get him, Robert.
Get him, Robert.
Why is this like a movie scene now, actually? where they're like cheering on and super fighting. Oh, reality. It's gonna get music. I knew it.
This amazing cinematic shot.
Is this the AirsoftFatty redemption arc?
Yeah. I don't know what he's redeeming himself from, but
I don't know. Maybe
this is
maybe
his arc.
He's redeeming himself from that fucking salad he made. Remember the salad?
That was an abomination. An affront to God.
Salad.
Okay. I think we'll end it there then. That was pretty goofy. I love AirsoftFatty so much. He's so good.